The king is dead! Long live the king!
Here lies Thorin, son of Thrain, son of Thrall.
Morning. Morning. This is my finest work.
Yeah.
I love my lines. I know the blockings.
Good job.
Even dead, he still doesn't shut up.
Dead dwarf.
We were placed on plinths, and we were just lying there, you know, like dead. And then the dwarves were, you know, saying their goodbyes.
We were saying goodbye to these three characters, although they were lying, possibly asleep on these blocks. I know Dean was asleep.
How's it being dead? Is it all right?
It's cool, yeah.
It looked quite relaxing.
It is relaxing until you feel like you're going to fall asleep, and then you scare yourself.
Hey, how's my double chin age?
Oh, I can't even see it, mate. That big fat beard covers your fat face. Thank God. We will give you a dignified death.
Yeah, all right. That's really perfect. Okay, lunchtime.
It's an interesting turn in the story, I think. You know, for The Hobbit, Tolkien, when he came up with it, it's an interesting way of ending the book. In that, you know, three characters and the lead character, they die.
Three of them don't come back. The weakest.
I was in the worst fighting families in the world.
Yes.
All three of them go, eh? You won't last, you're definitely gone.
But ultimately his own fault.
Yeah.
Well, just bad fighting. Yeah.
Tell you that was true, though. Thorin, this great warrior. Thorin, Kitty, Philly, gone. The Irish, they're in the bar at 9:30.
I always imagined Dwalin just looking in utter contempt at their dead bodies. But somehow Peter didn't want that. He wanted emotion.
Why him? Take me instead.
Just huge ropes of snot.
Peter was playing this quite sad, haunting music throughout the scene, and it was really lovely.
I remember going to Tony Johnson, our sound recordist, and getting him to dig out the one piece of music that I'd used in the past for this particular type of scene was Puccini's humming chorus. May or may not help. I mean, you can see I've got Puccini's humming chorus, which is quite a gentle, sad kind of piece.
It's a beautiful piece of music, and it's kind of soars and it drops, and it's got kind of a cadence to it that gets you into a kind of a rhythm, which is a rhythm of loss.
According to legend, Puccini was sitting at the shore of a lake somewhere in Switzerland, and way in the distance, in the middle of the lake, he saw a boat capsize and he saw somebody drown. And he immediately sat down and he wrote the humming chorus to emotionally deal with what he'd just seen.
Didn't bother trying to save him. No? I think he was inspired to write some music and was a bit too busy.
That's fine, no, I'm not judging.
Don't put the camera down, Puccini. Maybe he should have helped. Rather than staying up there. So I think, stop writing music, Puccini. Put your shoes on. We need help. There's 3 old washerwomen trying to drag 12 sailors out.
Good to see that Puccini was such a humanitarian.
I don't know whether it's true or not, but...
The other part of the scene was where Gandalf presented this eulogy to the rest of the dwarves.
Originally, we had Gandalf eulogize them, really because I think partly we wanted to set up the notion that the dwarves were letting go of Thorin and acknowledging the new king under the mountain, which is Dane.
And action.
The king has come unto his own, under mountain, under stone.
That stuff's pretty hard to beat when you're having a funeral eulogy to a much-loved figure spoken by Ian McKellen. It's pretty hard to top that.
Send him now unto the deep, unto earth, eternal sleep, under mountain, under stone.
Under mountain, under stone. I mean, that's what he's about, sharing his thought and emotion with you.
I mean, he does it with Shakespeare, and he does it with Tolkien.
Through all the lands, let it be known. The king is dead.
Is everybody shouting along to the king afterwards?
They should do, shouldn't they? Yeah. And as you raise your weapons, you say, "Long live the king."
Long live the king! Long live the king!
I think we were saying long live the Hobbit as much as we were saying long live the king, because, you know, it'll be with us forever, and I feel very lucky to have been on the journey.